Alright, so what is up everybody on YouTube? This is Bullet RC coming to you guys again with another video. Now I just want to do a quick discussion. As I know a lot of you guys have seen probably within the last day or so, Twitter was lighting up last night. Just after we had a better look at this remastered collection of Jordans, but basically from spring 2015 and on, from what I've been reading, from what I've been seeing, is basically every Jordan made from spring 2015 and farther is going to be made to the, basically they've been describing these as close to the OG as possible. All the shoes are going to be made of, like, basically the leather retros at least are going to be made of basically one piece of leather, so all of it out of the same piece of leather. And I was looking at sneaker news, but a lot of my first stuff I seen was from Cousteau, so shout out to Jack Slade. I'm pretty sure it's Jack Slade. Also I'm pretty sure it's at Cousteau. So shout out to him. I know he had some in-hand pictures of a lot of the shoes. And just for me, I just kind of want to know, are you guys looking forward to these newer shoes? Because to me it's like everyone says, oh, the quality is crap, all is this and that, but they still get bought and the prices still get raised every quarter, you know what I'm saying? So from an exec standpoint or someone who's selling these shoes, they're saying, hey, look, we've been raising the prices. They're still complaining about quality, but they're still buying the shoes. So how about we give them the quality and we're just gonna price hike it because they're gonna buy them anyways. And that's kind of how I see it. And you know, maybe it's also like we want to go back to the true OG Jordans, you know, quality inspired by one of the greatest or greatest player ever. But basically these shoes, these remastered Jordans, are going to cost you about $200 and up. And it just kind of, it caused a discussion, especially on Twitter. I was just following different people. I really ain't saying nothing because I knew I was going to make a video on it, because I don't usually make discussion videos, but I think there's a place for discussion videos just because I like people's opinions. And my opinion on this is just that I like that they're taking the initiative to make these shoes better quality, to make them as best as they can, and just trying to get back that OG feel that everyone wants. Everyone wants that quality. Everyone wants that detail. When people unbox shoes, when people look at shoes, when you go to buy a shoe, you look at the quality. Oh, glue stains here, da da da. But I don't want to pay reseller prices, so I'm gonna just go ahead and pay retail and just have my glue stains, have my whatever, my pre-creased threes, whatever you got, you know what I'm saying? But you're satisfied with it because you'd rather get it at the retail price than say, ah, man, it's a glue stain, so I'm gonna put these back and then try to find a pair off a reseller or wait, because you're just gonna end up spending more money in that point. In my opinion, I like the idea. This just makes it more of a choice for me, just because I don't want to be spending $200 plus on a pair of Jordans. But if the quality is there and they're going to be doing what they're saying they're going to be doing, like if these shoes are what they're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, as close to OG as possible, top-notch quality, I'm going to pick up the ones that I want. Because let's be completely honest here. Let's say you like the Bred 4. They're going to bring out a remastered version of the Bred 4. Are you going to pass on that? Or are you going to say, hey, you know what I'm saying, this is probably one of the best Bred 4s they're going to make for a while. Let me go ahead and grab it. It might be $200, $220, but what are you spending basically every weekend anyways? I mean, if you're picking up a LeBron, you're spending $200. If you're picking up these elite LeBrons for $295, that's just, I'm not gonna $295 you're paying for a LeBron out of the store? Okay. I'm just not with that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not with that. If you're gonna spend $295 on a pair of LeBrons out of the store, retail $300 out of your pocket, then I really can't see how you can complain any about these Jordans when they're trying to improve quality. And that's not shots to anybody. That's not shots. You know what I'm saying? People got money. Look, you got money, you spend the money. But me, I'm not going to no store dropping $300 for a pair of LeBrons that seemingly haven't wowed me, especially the elite LeBrons. But back onto the Jordans. As I was saying, if they can get that quality, if they can do what they're saying they're gonna do, I would have no problem picking up the pairs that I really want. Now, the thing that also was talked about was just with this price increase, who is the main consumers of Jordans and stuff, you know, the old heads, whatever you want to call yourself, as well as the younger guys. You know, it's already a problem for some of the younger crowd to grab that money, to grab that retro for $180. So does this mean that basically the people who are better off money-wise are only going to be the ones who grab these Jordans? Are they going to be more limited? And just the open options, like, you know, kids, they're going to be like, hey, you know, do I want to spend $220 on this Jordan? Or do I maybe want to buy this or that, or a Saucony, or the filling pieces was one thing too. The filling pieces, all leather junks, the really nice ones. You know, would I rather buy that or this and that? And I just really think it definitely does open up the options, and it does kind of eliminate some consumers kind of off top, just because you guys know how many Jordans they come out. Like, a Jordan comes out basically at least every 2 weeks. There's at least one Jordan every 2 weeks. That's $180. That's basically, like, if you guys really just sit back and look at all the releases, I do this all the time. Before I spend any money on kicks, clothes, or whatever, I look at the releases and see if I'm gonna want to buy anything like that. And I look at these releases, and it's like one weekend you got like 8 pairs of shoes coming out. Next weekend you got 3, but then the weekend after that you got 5, and then you got maybe 2. It's a slow weekend, and then you maybe got none. But there's so many shoes releasing at one time that it's just like, how do you keep up? Like, I'm not pressed to keep up, because I'd rather be pressed to keep the money in my pocket. I'd rather count money than spend it, to be honest with you. I like the look of money rather than looking at it and putting it in someone's hand. Trust me. Looking at money in your hand is better than looking at it in someone else's hand and getting a product back if you feel like you're spending too much money on it, or you feel like it's just not exactly what you want, or you're not gonna love it. Because, for example, those LeBrons, red and gold LeBrons for $300, like, you gotta love those to pay that much for them. But anyways, I got a little bit off topic, but you guys definitely see what I'm trying to say here. If they can get the quality, if they can do what they said they're going to be doing, I have no problem dropping the cash for a top-notch quality Jordan, as close to OG possible, or OG quality, OG feel, OG, you know, whatever as possible. If they're gonna last, and I like the shoe, I have no problem. Just make sure that quality is there. But is this gonna stop you guys from buying? That's what I want to know. Are you gonna buy these remastered Jordans, or are you gonna search out other outlets, or are you just gonna wait and see what they bring? My favorite so far is definitely the Chicago 10s with the 45 on the side. Those will be bought. That's 200 plus out of my pocket already. So anyways, guys, much love to all the fan followers and supporters. Please let me know your guys' opinion down below. I really want to know, and if you do comment, thanks. I don't always get back to everybody, but I do like reading comments. I read every single comment, trust me. Anyways, guys, if you liked the video, leave a like, and if you haven't already, please go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BulletRC. Remastered Jordans, are you digging them? Are you not? See you guys in the next video. Peace.